last time on Dads and Dragons. We return to our delightful duo and their companion, opening a chest which contained three as of yet undescribed magical items. The first was a glove made from the skin and fur of a bear, which radiated a strong magical energy. Being too large for Algae and the wrong layout of digits for Sarave, they fell to Olsen to take a closer look at. Next came a head-sized wreath, which seemed to shift and wriggle when you looked at it from the corner of your eye. For largely aesthetics reasons, Sarave quickly grabbed it and placed it upon her. The third treasure was a stick, which seemed plain at first, until Algae grabbed a hold of it, and a gently shifting pulse of energy could be seen beneath its bark. The group turned to leave the cave and discuss their new companion on the way out, Trevor. After a rigorous and objective debate, Sarave managed to convince the other two to keep him alive and show him the glories of Algathera so he might better himself. The group decided to leave Kobe behind to spread their legend. Olsen showed him the Algatheran salute, and Kobe really took to it. The group had to talk him down from branding every creature in the forest with the symbol while they were gone. He settled instead upon tattoos only. Algae casted slow on Kobe while the group departs, just for the wow factor. They head back to the boat while convincing Trevor to join them on their journey, but before they could make it there, a pile of rocks rose from the ground, forming a giant golem. The golem spoke to the group in a terrifyingly deep, inhuman voice. It told them to turn over the eggs they had stolen or face its wrath. The cadre chose violence. With a rumble, the roots around the elemental began to writhe, and a psychic assault slammed into the group. The lesser members were paralyzed in fear, but Olsen stayed strong. He quickly shifted into a wolf and attacked the behemoth. Surprising everyone but himself, Olsen dragged the mound of rock back to the ground, but the golem immediately righted itself and slammed the wolf with a mighty blow, knocking Olsen straight back into his human form. Sarave and Trevor break out of the golem's physical hold. I got the chronology not completely right, just for dramatic effect, so...
Okay, that's fine. I feel like just add that spice.
Yeah. Sarave and Trevor break out of the golem's psychic hold, there you go, and strike at the golem. But without magical weapons, their powerful blows merely make chips in the stone beast. Olsen dispelled the bonds on Algae's mind, and in return he cast haste upon Olsen. He uses his newfound speed to shape-shift into an elk and charge at the beast again. Sarave tried to strike the beast again, but even with the psionic reinforcement, her attacks have little effect. In her stress, she remembers her new circlet. Communing with it, she feels electricity flowing through her fingers, and gets a burning desire to move. Running around the clearing and returning to the golem, she launches sparks from her fingertips at the creature, finally dealing damage. The golem turns its sight on Trevor and slams him with the backhand. He flies backwards into spikes on the wall and is impaled, killing him instantly. Goodbye, Trevor. Algae swirls his hands around a bit and summons Grease below the golem, who immediately collapses. Algae follows this up by inflicting slow upon the writhing construct. The remaining cadre members beat on the down golem, pounding him into dust. From the remains, an egg sits amidst the rubble, and Sarave scoops it up. Within it, she felt a huge... I kind of didn't get this last couple of sentences.
Ooh.
A huge welling of mana, along with another deeper power that she didn't recognize, which, even though it was different, felt shockingly natural.
So we're good.
Did we do anything at the end?
No,
Not really.
that was it.
Good.
Sarave hops over to Trevor and sort of pulls him off the spikes and just lays him gently on the ground. It's like, you could have potentially made such an asset to Algathera, but alas.
I'm actually a little bit sad about Trevor.
I know, right? He got
had
like
potential.
fucked.
He could have been knocked unconscious or something, but no. There's no coming back from that.
No, I mean, like I had to play it the way the dice rolled, and the dice were
Yeah.
cruel to Trevor.
Yeah.
I would sort of be like, yes, tragic story. Sarah, hand that over so I can get a better look at the magic.
Straight into the magical items.
So, what are you getting from Sarah?
I've got the egg.
Orb egg thing.
Yeah.
Do you think it was like Trevor? You're like, give me a look
She
at
just
that.
dropped
Yeah.
it on top of him.
Okay.
Sarah has like one more sort of like look at it and just sort of like furrows her brow and it's just like
It's entrancing.
Yeah.
It's entrancing. There's
Just-
something about this one, like more so than the other ones. Like the other ones sort of like tingle, but this one calls to you.
So it's still a green egg or some sort of dragon egg, or what is
What
it?
color is it? Let's say it's a red one.
Red one.
All the ones that you got so far have been green, but this is a red one.
It's pulsing with power.
Yeah, Sarave looks at it for probably a bit too long, and then it's just like, and just hands it down to Algie, and it's just like, that is concerning. It's almost concerning how normal it feels. This is definitely something that we need to take to the council.
Agreed.
As soon as you touch this thing, Algie,
Yep.
it's like you've snorted cocaine. Like
No.
this thing just overwhelms your senses. Like you thought that the egg that you took from what's his face was powerful. This thing is just
Way
dripping
more. Wow.
with energy. This feels like what you imagine touching the like node crystal that protects Agathera would be like.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, but
Wow. Yeah.
but it's that and something else.
Oh wow.
It's
This is not like anything I've ever seen. It's like this could power the whole of Agathera itself.
Well, that is
And it's
concerning.
You might be overdoing it a bit there, Algie.
Really?
I don't believe this little rock could match the power of Agathera.
see for yourself, Olsen.
I don't wanna. You stay with that over there. I don't touch mysterious magical items much.
You said Sarah May just looks at Paul up and she's like,
I'll hold on to this for safekeeping, so I can study it further. And
You
understand.
that
I think-
analogy. It looks
Can we-
unnatural to me, and it came from the core of that beast.
yeah. Once Algie tucks it away, can we still sort of feel it, or is it like?
like, I mean, you definitely have some sort of sense of the power, like of this sort of object around. It's not like as soon as it's out of line of sight, it's gone.
still
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah.
Red.
I think
Red
we
dragon.
should definitely get this back to Algathera, and be very quiet about it. Like Algie, those entropy crystals you have, might be one thing, but I think this is a step above in the whole not showing it to people.
Yes, it was something that powerful. We'll need to be cautious of other node core groups as well. They'll be able to sense it with
But-
manometers.
Monometers. While we have this power, should we not do something more for Agathera? Could we not conquer more nodes before we hand it back?
Part of your service for Agathera is following the rules, Algie. And the rules say you do
We
your
are-
job, and then you go back and take the goods to Algathera.
Yes,
This is
but
that
who's to
part
say
of
we
the equation.
who's to say we can't do more than one node at a time?
Hi, Algie. It's me, Olsen.
The Algatheran the ANC handbook, page 45, subsection C. She just reaches into Olsen's bag, pulls it out, and it's just like,
You must inadvertently stumble upon another node. If you go out and look for one, it's against the handbook.
all right. I'm still holding on to it for now.
I think we're ready to roll.
Oh, just to make sure I'm clear, you've got the you got in terms of eggs, you've got the one egg from the guy, the dragon speaker, and then you got the 5 eggs, or was it 5? 5, something like that, from the horde, and then you got this one red egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of
Okay.
stashed with eggs at the moment. Perhaps we should divide them amongst the party. I feel like there's too many eggs for Algie to carry. Algie,
I'm
perhaps
like-
you should share the eggs amongst the group. You keep that glowing red one, but we can all take a couple.
Yes, the rest.
Divide
Sure.
the burden.
All the ones we got in the cave. I thought Trevor was going to carry them. So, don't we have like a crate or something for them? Like,
We can't go tramping
I'm just a
through the
large,
jungle with crate.
sack. Hello. Yeah, Saturday, if we've got them in whatever sort of sack it is, Sarah will throw it over her shoulder, like under her cloak.
yep. I'll
Not
keep
quite
this.
so obvious.
I'll handle this red one. You all have the rest.
Alrighty, let's head back to our boat.
Okay. You head back to the boat. Don't know if I had your boat around anywhere.
Yeah, I don't
but-
think you bothered bringing it over here.
Like there was meant to be a river that we sailed up. That was all in the mine.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so you head back to your boat. The wind has swung around, so lucky for you. So you can set sail and don't have to row so hard this time. Get back out to sea, and there's a brisk wind belting along. So you make good time back to. Where are you going?
Oh, sorry, Alcathera eventually. Sorry,
Do we need to go-
leaving the jungle? I think we have to go to the Elven port, right?
Elvenport.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that'd be where. Well, yeah, because the big boat fucking sank, so we have to wait for them to fish it out.
The big boat sank.
No, there was another boat. There's more than one boat in Elven.
Oh yeah,
Elven Port
the
boat's
one
still there.
we sailed into.
Oh, that's right.
got
Yeah,
fucking ballisted to hell.
that's right. Okay, yeah. So you limp into Elvenport on this like little skiff, and
Go back and we can't take your own back. We'll have to go back and send a boat out for them.
Yeah.
We're alright. Oh, your
Yeah.
girlfriend, Buckers.
Which one?
I've got bigger and better things to deal with now.
Oh, he's got a new girlfriend. It's an egg.
Yep.
your new girlfriend is power. So
Where
like,
am I?
how do I summon you to my view
Yeah,
on
we're-
the board? Can I
We're
do
at
that?
like.
Oh, I have to
we're
like
like
do this.
in-
Shouldn't you know how to do it? You're the
Oh, I
guy.
see. There you are.
Oh, you want us to
I
go
thought-
over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, come over here.
Boop, boop.
I thought there was a way to like force you to my camera, but I've forgotten what it is.
That's roll 20. Oh, this can probably do it.
Yeah. Roll 20, you can definitely do it.
Oop.
So this boat right here, this little one. This is you. Don't get off that big
Ah.
boat. Don't joke yourself, Sarah.
Just there because Algie went there. I don't
Hey,
know.
that's where your dot was.
yeah. Boop.
Alright. So you limp back into town on your like tiny little like coastal skiff. The trip across was actually quite harrowing. Like that wind was pumping. And
we sh-
none of you are good sailors.
We should have gone back to get
Declan.
what's his face? Declan.
Oh, fucking Decky.
Declan the deckhand, yes.
You would have made the journey smooth.
He would have made it, yeah, he would have done it
We
in
had
style.
to be
But
out there. Like maybe we don't really know how to sail very well at all.
yeah.
We're just like fucking going by spit and grit. at
Yeah.
this point.
Been on
We sent
like 3 sailboats now. We've seen.
We get
other
Olsen.
people sail. Like
get Olsen to turn into a dolphin and just pull the boat or something. Can giant elk swim? Are they like moose? We can just be like, foot.
probably.
Do you know how they find moose meat in like orcas? Because they like
Yeah.
moose like dive down to the lakes and stuff, and apparently, well, not lakes, like the sea or something.
Elk
And then
can
orcas
swim.
come and like grab them. It's
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
That's
Elk are apparently also very good swimmers. So yeah, the elk tows us when it
Yeah.
gets bad.
Anyways.
Nice little sidetrack.
Yeah.
So you arrive back in town, and you're sort of
I'm like, nobody look at me. I'm like clutching my backpack and wearing it on my front now.
oh yeah, okay. You're like that tourist that makes a target of themselves in a
Yeah. Yeah.
So honestly, no one really notices you come back into town. You come in on this like tiny little boat. It's not very remarkable at all. And there's like Elvenport's busy. You get onto the dock. Someone roll me an insight check.
Sure.
I'm not paying attention.
Insight's wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah, you're not.
Oh,
You're not
I
paying
got
attention at all.
I got a +4.
Ooh, very
20.
nice.
Or
Nat
dirty.
20.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, nat 20, so 24.
Nat 20.
Okay. So, the city is electric. You hear, like, you sense, as soon as you step off the boat, like, the fact that no one's paying attention to it at all, that's weird. Like, normally there's people come to, like, try and get the best trade deals off whatever shipment has come in. But... Sorry, again?
There'd be a dockmaster to come collect the docking fee.
Exactly.
All that kind of stuff.
Fans you'd expect.
Yeah. Where are our fans? We got a club that we got to.
Like,
Our
every
pictures
boat
framed.
is an opportunity. And every adventurer has an interesting story to tell. And, like, no one, not the bards aren't talking to you, the dockmasters aren't talking to you, the merchants aren't talking to you, but everyone's busy. Everyone's scurrying around. So, like, there is something going on. It's so busy even that maybe there are some things going on.
Is it like, excitement, or is it more like tense in the air? Like, how does it?
Good question. Like, Sarabay, you notice that it's mixed emotions.
Oh.
There's some deep fear, but there's also some like really like charged excitement.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then there's also some like fear, excitement, and a little bit, just even mingling in there, a little bit of like scheming. There's some opportunity in the air.
Feel
Oh.
the
Feel the scheming.
Everybody's very in tune with scheming.
Well, this is certainly not how we left it. I wonder what's happened. Because they couldn't have heard that the dragon was down. Maybe something new has come in from Algathera, or
You never
or
know.
something from Ceres.
Word spreads fast about our accomplishments. I'm sure it's the talk of the town.
Yes, but then there would be a group of our fan club here to see us.
Oh.
Doesn't make any sense, Algie.
Let's go have a look.
Excellent point, Olsen.
Where did we get this quest from? Was it from the second pub?
Yeah, it was the
The
second
big pub.
Yeah. Should we check our fans at the first pub or go to the second pub?
It's too tense for that. No time for
Yeah.
lollygagging.
Straight
Let's
back
head
to
over
the
second pub.
not the one with the swordfish, but the one that's actually called the swordfish.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that people just pop in as you hop around. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
We're not hopping.
I'm
It's
hopping.
just how it gets.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, Cap, it's your twin. Your long lost twin.
What?
We look strangely at the gnome as we pass by.
I'm so popular, my fashion's already picking on.
Alright.
Oh, there's the elf with the booty.
That is a hardcore booty. My god.
It's ridiculous.
Donk donk.
Those are painted on pants.
Oh my god.
This is what the viewers want to see. Alright, I think it's this person over at the front desk over here, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was one of these guys. I can't remember.
Ad Astra Abyssark. Greetings, traveler.
Oh, we've got some feedback about the stream from our viewers. Ed's sound sucks.
Oh no.
Am I too quiet, or is Buckers too loud? Why aren't you
Me?
talking in the chat where you should be?
Column A, column B.
Usually I'm too loud. Maybe I need to just put myself up a little bit.
I don't know.
Is that better?
Interesting.
Apparently, you can barely be heard, but we'll see.
Is that
We'll
it?
see.
Maybe I just need to speak up.
Everyone's fine, but it's funny because on Discord you're perfectly fine. I can hear you.
Yeah.
There's like a whole sound set up over here. I have turned myself down a little bit because in the past I have been too loud. This all the way up.
Okay. So, oh yeah, it was this person at the front.
Hmm.
So, what would you like to say to her?
Greetings. It is me, the old son.
Oh, yes, you. What? Sorry, what did I send you off for again?
Don't mind that for now. What's going on in the town here? There's a strange energy about.
Oh, well, yes, that I would love to talk about. Look, I can't remember a time in Elvenport's history where so much has been ablaze. But
Wait, literally a blaze? I look around.
no. The zeitgeist is on fire. It's a wonderful time to be alive, but also a deeply terrifying time.
Is that another pub in the area?
Yeah.
I look around again.
The zeitgeist. No. Please focus. Let me iterate these things for you. Number one, we'll start small to large. Number one, one of our outposts was destroyed by a giant rock monster, completely ruining our northern supply lines. Number two, elementals have been interrupting supply lines to Elvenport from our eastern farmlands and mines up in the hills, up in the mountains. We've never had that happen before, and it's going to be deeply problematic. And then number three, there has been a discovery of a new node strong enough to support an outpost potentially, and I cannot stress this enough, the size of Elvenport itself.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's been decades since something of this magnitude has occurred. So, on the one hand, Elvenport is in dire trouble. Where'd that rock monster come from? Where did it go? What are these elementals doing? On the other hand, if Algathera, the nation of Algathera, can seize this new node, our position will finally be solidified amongst the competing city-states.
Any more word of the dragon that you were having trouble with before?
Oh, well, I was hoping you could inform me of that.
Indeed, I can. We have taken care of the fell beast.
Oh, that is wonderful. And what proof do you have of this?
I feel like we cut something off it, didn't we?
I've got
Scales or
a
something?
lot of body parts.
Oh yeah, Algie has a lot. Algie has a lot of bits.
Alfie had a lot of things.
That's right, because he was like struggling to cut through its head or one of its horns or something. So we're like, Trevor.
This is Trevor's last gift to you.
Yeah, I would say like, oh, what part would you like to see? I couldn't bring the whole head, but almost everything else.
Oh god, and you just start slapping body parts down on the table.
Which part of the dragon would prove that we have killed it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is enough dragon giblets. I understand. And she sort of like gets out like a ruler and just like pushes them back towards you, Alfie.
What sucks?
You might-
We
you
could have
can't-
just killed 30 snakes, you know? She doesn't know.
You can't tell from the internal bits, but look, there's some green scales here. It was indeed a green
Yes,
dragon.
a couple of scales would have sufficed, but I appreciate the thoroughness. It is very appropriate for someone of your
Caliber,
gravitas.
yes, thank you.
Yes, your caliber, excellent. Your caliber within the node core. Frankly, I never had a doubt. Right cadre for the right job is what I always say. Well, fantastic. Let me
Just a couple
just.
of other things while you're there. We
What you-
also saved an outpost, I think. Destroyed a giant crocodile. It's been a busy week. And you said something about a rock monster. I think we've seen the same rock monster, and it won't bother you anymore either.
So she's, as you're saying all these things, she's sort of like half listening, like, yes, yes, very good, and like ruffling through like her counter underneath the bench. But as soon as you say you've seen the rock monster, she sort of stops and she pops back up and she says, "You saw the rock monster?"
You know,
We did more than see him.
yay big, immune to all forms of standard steel, big growly voice,
Made from
glowing,
stone.
made from stone, glowing red, rock
Monster.
monster. Yeah.
That sounds much like the monster that leveled the northern outpost.
Oh, it's too bad we weren't there.
Did you and you survived? You must. It must have been from a distance. Can you describe it?
It was large, made of rock, and now it's just a pile of rocks. Still large, though.
Very large pile of rocks when we were done with it.
It had some veins of red
A pile of
upon
rocks.
it.
Oh! This must be how you defeated the dragon. They fought each other, and then you came and cleaned up the dragon what was wounded.
No, let's not get our stories.
I don't know if you've heard about us, but we're kind of a big deal. Killing a dragon,
I mean,
is just another
that-
part of our legend.
That's an excellent tactic. I mean, no one will fault you for that.
If only, but unfortunately we fought them both individually, and we will receive credit for that. Thank you.
Yep. The
Thank you.
rock monster only appeared after we had vanquished the dragon. We assumed it was the Earth trying to thank us for clearing the land, but no. It had evil intentions.
Never
Are you
trust the-
claiming that you defeated an entity that leveled an entire outpost single-handedly?
And I'd do it again.
I mean, this is the thing with normal outposts. As we learned, and she like holds up her chain, and there's like big nicks into the blade. It's like if they did not have, those with magical weapons or spellcasters, they would of course they would have been felled by it. It only took our combined magics to even have a chance, and we lost one of our potential companion that we had rescued from the dragon's clutches to this fell beast. A mighty barbarian named Trevor.
Oh yes, I forgot about Trevor.
And alas,
Well.
barbarians cannot do a lot against rocks. They need to cut things.
This is an outlandish claim, frankly. Do you have anything to back this up?
It's a bit harder
Alright.
to skin
Alright, slaps
the rock
Algie in the
golem.
face.
Yeah, do you see there'd be no point in bringing back a pile of rocks?
Just
But-
let us know if you see him again, hey?
Well, at the least,
And you shan't.
where did you leave the corpse of this creature? We will validate this asynchronously.
If you
I honestly,
really
my
says
brain is corrupt. My brain is corrupted by software. I cannot think of a proper word to
If
use
you-
that isn't asynchronously.
Nerd.
head towards the lair of the green dragon and head toward what was the name of that shipping port or whatever?
Port Sinclair.
Port Sinclair.
Outpost Sinclair, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
At Port Sinclair, they
Travel to
There's
Outpost
some-
Sinclair and save the people that we've already saved and left there, please.
they can
Yeah.
tell you the rest of the way
Yes,
to
that
the beast lair.
Yes, that was our next point of business. There are a lot of people that we have just freed from the kobolds and the dragon speakers there, but rescue them, and they can point you to the lair of this green dragon apple feaster, where you will find what was left of her and this large pile of rocks.
Well, that is. You do sound quite confident, I must admit.
Did you say competent or confident?
Confident, sorry. Sorry.
Confident.
Confident.
Yeah.
I look at
Um,
Sarabam, like pointing to the bag, like, "Are you sure? I could show the bag.
Look,
Take it off.
I am a reasonable woman. I can give you credit for your vanquishing of the scourge of the southern reaches. That green dragon was causing much turmoil. So, and she sort of hands over this like pretty hefty sack of gold. Like it is not
Oh.
not being you're not being skimped on here. And she just tonks it down on the table. Many have failed, but you have succeeded, and thus your remuneration is quite generous. I do say so. I have not paid out such a tally in quite some time.
What of the points, though? What of the points?
Oh yes, I see. You are a true Cosman. Well,
But also this is good as well. I'm trying to like reach up.
yeah.
Gold is wonderful, but the glory of Algathera is what I fight for, and that glory needs to be recognized with my points.
Before I say something dumb, what are the tokens you've gotten so far?
Or
I
got like
you
a
gotta race
tier-
back
was
into
the
our archive
5 the
here.
big one? Did we get a
Tier
5?
Let me have a look. We've got
Tier
We did
4.
3 to 2.
tier 2 node, another tier 2.
I thought we had a 3 and a 2, or a 3 and
We've
a
got
1
a,
1.
we have
I thought we got a 5
two,
for
two
like
we have two
Wait.
twos, a 3, a provisional 5.
Yeah, provisional 5. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I just know at least
What
we had a
was the
3 and a 2.
provisional 5 from?
That was from killing the hag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dragon's about double a hag.
Double. I assume it's like it scales quite.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
like,
yeah. Like this is like what was that stupid anime that I always complain about?
Dragon Ball Z.
lots.
No,
Which
that
one?
stupid. The like.
Oh, Chainsaw Man?
No. The one I actually watched. I watched with Colin. And it was like a RPG one where
Oh, Sword Art.
Sword Art Online. It's like Sword Art Online. That sort of stupid shit where it's like level 5, then level 5,000. Who knows? Who knows what the cap on these points are? The dragon. So she slides over. She's like, oh yes. True Cosman, I understand. And she sort of like goes into her pocket, sort of shuffles around and slides a token across the table, and it's a level 18 token.
Ooh.
What?
What? 18?
What?
Is this
You've
just
broken
for...
the economy. I don't know. I don't think you could do this.
I can do this.
Useless,
I
because
can
it
do
should
this.
have had the provisional 5. Throw that shit
Provisional
out.
5. And we were ranked second. We're gonna be like ranked -8. We're gonna have to go up to the major leagues.
Rank square root of I.
Well, I haven't. I got a little.
Carried
I
away.
have a
There.
little.
You're gonna take the
No.
tears back.
I have a little something for when you get back to Algathera. We'll see.
Okay.
Ooh.
And is this... An 18? Wow. Is this just for the dragon? Not for our Golem exploits? Once you confirm.
Look. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are some audacious claims being thrown around today. This is for the dragon and the liberation of Outpost Sinclair. Both very noble tasks. A dragon liberating an outpost is an easy 5 points. I will have no problem assigning that. The dragon had to be judicious, but given the damage done to our economy and the long-term threats that a dragon poses, even a juvenile one, to any outpost of the importance of Elvenport, of Elvenport, I personally feel a 13 is appropriate. I will write a letter to the governors in Algathera, stamped with the official seal of Elvenport, with my reasoning. I do not think there shall be any problems.
So is this...
What of the golem then? Are we not
Well-
to be rewarded for saving this wonderful city?
That golem
A beast
has
that
yet to
destroyed
be
an
confirmed.
outpost.
Yes, and destroying an outpost it goes beyond
I
inconvenience.
understand. You think we're lying to you? Me, the champion of Algathera, you think I'm lying to you about a golem when I have just killed a dragon?
Please, I am but a humble bureaucrat. It is
So
my
be a
job,
humble bureaucrat and do your job. Your
and
job
I
is to
am doing
listen
my
to the
job.
real heroes here, the
No,
people
no,
running
no,
the show.
My job
Join up the
my
the
job
rewards with the people who do the jobs.
is to follow the legislation of the great nation of Algathera.
And I
And there
feel
are
like you
rules to
haven't
be
done that,
followed.
ma'am. I feel like
There
you've
are rules to
embarrassed
be followed.
yourself and you've
There are-
lessened the great state of Algathera by not providing.
Olsen, when they confirm it, which they will, we'll get our extra points.
I just don't believe this. The insult, Sarave.
Mr.
This
Magnarok.
pencil pusher sits behind her desk, shoving tokens
She's
around,
just like,
and tells me how to do my job.
She just like grabs him and tries to like drag him away.
I said no such thing, Mr. Magnaros. All I am doing is following the legislation provided to me by
Oh,
my
you do know my
superiors.
name. How interesting.
Of course I know your name. I take my job very seriously.
Yes.
Sarah interposes herself at this point. She's like, okay. I think we may have both got a little.
I've had enough.
Heated at this.
I walk away.
She's just like every time.
That's algae with a J. Make sure you get that down. Yeah, I scoop up the bag of gold and follow.
You hear
Follows.
mumbling behind you. The audacity of these adventures. Every year they get more brazen.
Can I get a?
Sarah is very apologetic as she watches them walk away before following along as well.
Can I get a dollar value for my bag of gold?
That is a hefty 1.5 G's.
Ow,
in
bag
there.
of gold.
Wolf.
1.5 gold pieces.
1.5 kgs.
I only had 50 gold before. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
fuck me. Wolf.
The economic value of keeping Outpost Sinclair intact is strong.
Okay, let's just add 500. Well, we'll divvy it up, I assume, but I'm just gonna put 500 to myself for now.
I think we should divvy it up. Once I've
yeah,
calmed
that's a
down a
good
bit,
Calm down a little
I'll be
bit.
asking for my 500 gold.
It's just so, it's like, Olsen, can we have a single briefing where you don't storm off? Just one,
I
please.
feel like we have lots of briefings where I don't storm off. This wasn't a briefing at all. I just hate it. It happens every time. We come back, we've done something amazing, something no one but even can understand the capacity of what we've completed today. And we get talked down to by these people assigning their little tokens like they matter.
Sarave, if you just let me show everyone the spoils and the eggs.
See, also this is why things can be.
Perhaps we should start waving the egg around. At least then we'd get some recognition. We've saved this city twice over today. Twice over, Sarave.
I feel with a tier 18 certificate at this point, we're going to be clearly in first place, and then then they'll definitely be taking this much more serious.
A dragon is wonderful. I appreciate the dragon, but a giant rock monster as well, completely disregarded.
We would have saved the town. We'd be heroes, national heroes.
She fell this short of calling us a liar, Sarave. All of us, not just me. I know I'm the most renowned and I'm a real citizen of Algathera, so it's the most shocking to call me a liar, but you as well.
Also, I didn't like her tone when she said this will solidify Algathera's standings. We're already the greats. What more do we need to solidify?
How dare she say that about Algathera? How dare she sit there outside a pub like some common front desk keeper and talk down about the great city of Algathera?
Let's go to the real pub.
I find this fascinating, considering Olsen is such a believer in the order and logistics of Algathera.
I've learned better. I've learned better.
I'm gonna get another drink. I'll be right back.
Do we have to stop while he's gone?
Yeah, let's keep yelling.
This comes back to still arguing. Because it is interesting. It's like Algathera is the best at all costs, and it's slowly coming out of his directly what the handbook says mindset.
Well, the handbook says you should get a reward for an honest day's work, and the only reason they wouldn't pay us a reward is if we were lying, and I find that very upsetting.
I mean, it did.
The thing is, it's Sarave's fault for not letting me show the egg. So.
All right, let's contain ourselves, and then when he comes back, we'll still have the energy to keep arguing.
Should I go to the bathroom?
Oh my lord. Ridiculous. Christ.
I mean, you might have just like, yeah. Do you sit yours off like where you sit? Yeah, right knowing his style. You finished James ago, I remember that. Oh, the Bill still whiskey still. I thought you went over there with it. And I was like,
You're a fool.
he like,
Yeah, look, it's a hard life, but someone's got to do it.
I'm back.
Alright. It's a drink break. It's still alive. It's potentially because I'm alcoholic. Did you hear me during cycling?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of alcoholism for D&D, as is good and proper.
I've been watching Blue Lock.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, is it
It's
good?
good.
Soccer. I've been watching the golf anime, or the golf girl anime. It's apparently amazing. Well, the first 3 episodes have been...
I love a sports anime. I have to be thinking about watching Blue Lock as well.
It could go a little bit faster, but I feel like it's still good.
No, they're
I
gonna
got
take
mine.
every play bit by bit.
Is that a buildie?
I got my lint bunny,
Oh no,
I got
this is
my-
the money.
my refresher, I'm ready to roll.
Hey. Alrighty. So we've heard some interesting things that one thing that does pose a question to that, and I can slightly understand her
Is how dare she?
inconceivableness of that. No, let me finish. The real question is, if that monster destroyed an outpost to the north, how then did it get over to an island? Like, it's a rock.
Through
Did
the
it
ground.
walk across the bottom of the ocean?
It popped through the ground. It can travel.
Oh, that's
must
right.
be able to.
Yeah, like Earth
I'm
stuff.
aware of the earthly ways. It must have been traversing using some sort of transmutation spell.
There's
Earth
water
walk.
between the islands.
Roll me an Arcana check, Cam.
Sure. I just assumed because it popped out of the ground. Arcana. Where the hell was my sheet gone? Yeah, take that, lady. Oh, never again.
Got her.
13.
Yeah.
You're confident, but like you're running on mostly vibes here. But you sound confident.
Yeah.
But Algae, there's water between the islands. If it's traveling through the ground, how would it get past the massive body of water?
What's
Between
under
this
the
point
water?
and that point. What do you mean under the water? There's water.
And what does the water sit on?
Water? Has this guy never seen Algae?
I mean, come on.
I must explain to you, the islands, they're like very large boats. Very large. So large that you can barely feel them move. But when the waves crash upon the shore, that's the boat moving across the ocean.
Come on. He's an earth wizard, also not a water wizard.
Yes, I suppose that makes sense.
Simple mistake.
That's bullshit.
Trust me, a man who could turn into a fish, it's water all the way down. Under the water is more water.
As you're discussing this, a woman comes up to you.
Does she know who we are?
My first fans.
She's like, she's just an old lady, and she says, or middle-aged lady, I suppose. And she says, "Oh, you're talking about the attack on what's the name of the city?
Is that the
Shit.
east or the north,
outpost,
Lachlan?
the north
Which one?
outpost. You're talking about the attack on Snowspell. Yes, I think it's all a bit too much interest in it, frankly, right now.
Oh, Snowfell.
Cell. Stones.
Snow.
That's days of travel from here. I understand the concern, but there's no real threat to Elvenport. I think it's all a bit much, and she sort of continues on her way.
Don't worry, there's no need to be afraid of it.
Oh, sorry, what was that? There's one.
There's no need to be afraid anymore.
Yes, don't worry, madam. We've dealt with the beast. There'll be no more threat upon the city.
You traveled to Snowsfell?
We travelled halfway there. The beast was actually on its way to end your livelihood, but we headed it off, destroyed it, and we've received no thanks. Be wonderful for you to thank us, actually.
Well, frankly, I find that a bit hard to believe. Very few boats head towards Snowsfell this time of year.
Madam,
Look,
I'll be on my way.
head on your way then.
this town is.
This is not the true Algathera. It's
We're
like
too
this when
far.
you get out of the main city, you know, when you're out in the sticks. People get a bit strange. People start lying to each other. This wouldn't happen to Algathera. They would believe us.
Yes, we are number 2 on the ladder after all. Either way, though, the discovery of a new node, if it's one as large, like that could power a city of this size, that's certainly something worth investigating.
What's the handbook say, Olsen? We didn't want me to go before, but
Now we've
Now-
returned back to the base, we are allowed to head back out. If we are given the mission. Based on this crone, I don't know if we'll get that opportunity.
The handbook actually says that in the rare event of
please,
a
let
new
Lachlan.
node
I mean,
Don't quote the handbook to me, sir.
I am the handbook.
I am the one who had books.
It says that in the rare event of a node of this magnitude being discovered, there are often multiple cores. What do I call them? Cadres? Multiple cadres.
Where the cadre?
Multiple cadres sent out to secure the node.
oh yeah.
And only the most elite of cadres are selected.
Well, that's us. So
Should be us, by all means, but will it? Will it? Alright. Very well. Let's go to the real pub.
yeah, I think we can go this
The
way.
flaming swordfish as opposed to the emerald cockerel.
Was that
Yeah.
the Emerald Cockerel?
Yeah, because the flaming swordfish is the one that they said that was saying was the most important, but the emerald cockerel was the actual one.
Oh yeah, but the flaming swordfish
Where is
has
this?
5.
Oh yeah, up here.
Yeah.
I'm trapped under a. Oh god, I'm trapped. There we go.
I love the flaming swordfish. I would go to this pub in real life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
quite
A
cool.
huge fucking burning literal swordfish.
Really?
Ridiculous.
Where is it?
There's a sunfish out the front, which I think is where I got his name from.
Yeah.
Where's this swordfish?
Just across the street, there's like a little merchant with a big swordfish out the front on a fire.
Oh yeah, the flaming swordfish. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're at the flaming swordfish.
Yeah, should we go to our table upstairs?
Yeah,
Just
we're
gonna-
getting in
just
there
gonna
with
go
the
to-
boys.
Please.
Oh, missed.
Sarave does not bother using the stairs. She merely literally teleports as her character model just did. Oh god, where have I gone?
I use the stairs like a good boy.
Yeah.
The Oh, does anyone remember this barkeep's accent?
Come on. How's anyone gonna do that? It's impossible.
South
Even my
African-ish.
even my notes don't cover that.
It might have been South African-ish. This sounds right.
Well, he's always gonna end up a little South African. Welcome back to the Flaming Swordfish.
That's French.
I don't think it was that.
But will it be for long? Who knows?
Can you bring him up here, Lachlan?
Good to see you again,
Where is
sir. I don't remember his name.
He was downstairs. Where is he? Oh, here he is.
3 mugs of your most Algatheran brown ale.
You'd be pleased to know those signed autographs, portraits on the wall, they're worth even more now. We've vanquished the dragon, saved the lands.
You took out the dragon? That is most impressive. I knew it. Sometimes I think the adventurers, they mistake the flaming swordfish from the emerald. What was it, emerald what?
Emerald cockerel.
The emerald cockerel are a bit dull, a bit weak in the head, but sometimes there are winners, and you, my friends, are winners.
When customers come to his pub, you're like, man, these people are stupid. They
Yeah.
think we're the good pub.
They are the ones that buy the most alcohol. My favorite customers. Well, I can't say I'm that surprised you had that. How do they say it in English? Je n'ai pas about you.
What do you mean English?
Yes, they stole that from the French, I believe.
Alright. France and England, real places.
Canon.
Yes, it's long time ago, France and England, before the great shifting of the world. Yes, but they still have them in the old text.
You've got a strange accent there.
Yes, it is slightly South African, I have been told.
Nope.
It's going on the rails.
Alright. Back on track.
I want to stop talking to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He probably thinks islands are like joined to the ground or something.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, what can I say? A round of drinks on me.
Ooh,
The ales or the wine?
Algatheran ale.
Algatheran ale.
I should not have questioned.
For the motherland.
Yes, you are the most loyal servant. I'll be right back. He goes through the doorway.
You know, when you see the common people like that, it makes it all worth it. Even if we're knocked back by the crones of the front desk, the people know the truth.
They do. Seeing them be able to just go about their lives with referencing these strange places of myth and legend as though there was once there.
It's ridiculous.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to see that they have such peaceful lives that they can entertain such things.
What an eccentric fellow. I wonder why he talks like that.
The more, like, the next campaign we do, I'm gonna have the setting be, like, some sort of post-apocalyptic, like, world that's set in the real world as if, like, the society has fallen for some reason and, like, magic has been, like, I don't know, like, magic took out the real world and people are rebuilding their society in, like, a D&D world. It'd be fucking sick. I was trying
Just
to
have,
ideas for that.
just have a big magic comet come in and kill everyone mostly.
Yeah, magic comet. That's perfect.
The Lich. The
Disperses
Lich.
the magic everywhere. It's perfect.
Perfect.
I actually love that.
And then
But
where
we have
did
to
the
finish this
comet
campaign.
come from? Oh, damn it.
We finished this campaign, right? We saved the day.
That's it, right? We got the dragon. We got the golem.
We got the dragon.
Was that not the big bad?
That was the construct, I'm pretty sure. So
It was a construct. Definitely. Alright, I don't know if we want to, like, sit here and talk about our next move. That could be a good thing to do in the pub.
yeah.
I take it. Wait, do we have our Agatha brown ales?
He returns. On the house for my champions. But please, if you can, and he sort of slides a quill across the table with a little ball of ink. I have had my artiste working on these portraits, and he sort of gestures for what was once a blank space on the wall with the three of you, and they're pretty solid. They're not amazing. You can tell they're a little hastily done, but they're not insulting likenesses of the three of yourselves.
Who looks the
He's like, if
worst?
you can, I can roll for it.
Ooh. We rolling 1D 100?
100?
Bungie.
You know what you're doing.
Is that the 001?
It's the 10
And you gotta do a
double
10.
zero.
Crap, I need to add a 10 as well.
Whap.
26.
26, 66.
Oh no!
No, 10's
Oh.
good.
9.
9.
It's going down. Keep rolling.
19.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
You rolled
Oh yeah,
2
great.
D10s, didn't you?
No.
No, he did not, unfortunately. No, look, they're not great. You can tell they're you. They're not insulting, but Algies and Algies and Olsons in particular, they didn't really capture.
They look a bit
Cause
blobby.
it's
But
cause
small.
it's cause you don't have your actual real minis for them to work on.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
fuck.
true.
Where is my mini? I paid money
That's a
for
good
this
point.
shit.
I forgot about that.
Peter dive through. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
It's
what?
coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's coming. It's downloading right now.
Ooh.
Go on.
Oh, I
Go
see
on.
it. Downloading. Oh shit. Only Olsen's gonna suck now. Oh, sorry, only Algae's gonna suck
Yeah,
now.
Olsen sucks. I should finish mine.
Well, you'll have to now. Look at this. Who is this?
Really? That's cool.
Ooh,
Let's have a look. He's got a big stick.
pretty similar.
Beardless.
Yeah.
But I think that's a lot more Olsen.
Yeah, that
Well,
that
like-
aligns.
Old man
Much
Johnny
more-
was
really well.
for me. I've got kind of a bluey purpley Algotheran necklace, and I'm wearing my new gloves already.
Mm.
Hey.
Well done. I think you've done a great job there.
Yeah, that's awesome. That lines up super well.
Looks good.
Look, I'm always so like generous. Handout.
No
The
longer
weapon ready
human
to go.
druid now.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he slides his quill across the table to you. Yeah, I mean, if you are feeling so inclined, but excuse me, I shall leave you to it. And he retreats back to the hallway.
I'm definitely gonna sign this fucking thing for sure.
Yep.
It's good to
Yep.
get some
Well,
recognition from the people.
Well, we might only be number 2 at the moment, and he might be getting a good deal, but one fuck his accent. The accent rubbed off on me. I mean, we can come back. We can come back here in a few years, once we're regularly topping the charts and known throughout the land, and be like, "Here's where we started. Here were the first people to truly recognize us."
Man, where the hell's my Hero Forge?
All right. So what would you like to talk about at your pub stay?
I'd like to talk about why my picture looks like a blob, and Sarave looks crisp. Is this guy furry or something?
Well, I mean, obviously I stand out a lot more. You are, well, a handsome human. You are but a human. They haven't seen the likes of me normally, so clearly they paid
If
more
anything,
attention.
Sarave, that's more of a reason to draw you as a rough likeness of a bunny rabbit, rather than a full Harangon.
Some people have you
They
know,
even got the legs right. It's ridiculous.
some people just have an affinity for these things.
I know where you're going with that.
I take a sip of my Algotheran brown ale. I say, what next? Should we struggle on here? Perhaps strive for this new node? Or return to Algothera? Claim our rewards at perhaps the top spot? Maybe.
Yes, it is certainly a question. I mean, can she give us a proper commission to go out and go chasing this other node. Otherwise, it might. Oh, no. We should return to Alcathera. We have, and she like eyes like taps her own backpack and it's like, I think we have things that the High Command needs to see. This node will still be there. There other groups, they won't. I mean, they're not us. They were even the top ranked cadre will only be able to get there so fast.
Time is
like this doesn't come around every day, though, Seraphe.
Time is of the essence. What about the north and the east have been ravaged? Like, there's no
Something
time
like
to go
this
back.
is needed in this region, and
But
the
at the same
Threshians and the Freshians and all the other Asians, they'll be champing at the bit like moths to a flame to this.
Yes, but do we really want to be taking these around with us? I feel, while we could definitely handle it, I feel like it paints a target on us.
Yes, it does have an element of danger, doesn't it?
And if something happens to us, they might not get back into the hands of Algathera.
You're right again, Seraphe. Algie, what do you think? You happy to return to Algathera? I know it's a bit foreign to you still, but
Also, it's just the word.
it's truly a lovely city, and perhaps I can show you around a bit again.
my hometown,
We had such a good time last time.
but I'm so familiar with the city that we've barely been away. There's so much more we could do to help the cause.
Sometimes the best thing to do is return to the motherland. Bring our spoils back and stash them away safely. And we can't trust the bureaucracy out here. You've seen how it is.
Yes.
It's a problem.
Money grubbing. Did you see they paid us with cash? With gold? It's disgusting.
Olsen, how else would they pay us?
Respect.
It's like, okay, and she just like goes to like reach for his coin purse.
Now that we've got the gold, I'll take my share, but respect is what we really need. Respect and the honor of a job well done. You know,
Yes.
the glory of Algathera.
Glory of Algathera. We definitely. I wonder though, while we've been away, I wonder if anything else has been found out about this curse that the people were talking about.
Here.
Yeah, there was mention while we were at the pub last time of an elven curse sweeping the land.
Wasn't there just like bad things happen in Elvenport?
Yeah, but whether it's more things have continued or like while we're here, we may as well ask around before we leave.
Well, we've heard like
there's
they've
no
got the
time.
elementals, they've got the I
true.
think the locals will believe of this curse of Elvenport regardless of what happens, especially now with all of the goings on in the region, with the elementals and the giant stone golem that we destroyed now, but I'm sure no one else will believe that.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is true.
They're fickle people here in Elvenport.
Such
wouldn't
is
have that
such
problem
is,
in Algathera, you know.
but such is the way of peace. You forget, because of what we do, they are able to live these simple lives and not worry about such things. Truly, this is what we've given them: the ability to doubt what we do.
It's true.
When's
Very
the next boat come in? What if it's 2 weeks to the next cycle?
Well, that would of course change things.
You've got me there, Algie. Let's investigate that before we make a final decision, but I think, provided there is a boat soonish, we should head back to Algathera. Return and investigate these strange stones. And see if we're at the top of the charts, most importantly.
Yep. Tier 18 token. Tier 18.
I didn't even know they went up this high.
Yeah, tier 18. I was pretty sure the biggest I'd ever seen was a 6. Alright, we'll while away the evening, have 2 more
Alright.
ales, 3 ales.
You get. Okay, well, do the customary roll for drunkenness.
Is it 100 again?
It's a 100, yep.
I finally was this pretty.
Oh my god.
Oh
A
no.
99.
Is that bad or good?
No, that's actually exceptionally
High,
good.
high is good.
High is good.
Look, we're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
We're cruising.
Oof.
You just put these beers down your gullet like nothing. Like they're nothing. It's incredible.
99.
Coasting along in the power of our own self-satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is truly like the barkeep keeps coming up. He's like, "Are you sure you can handle more of these? It is true, Algatheran nails,
Like,
Algatheran browns. Yes, we import this from the breweries of Algathera. This is not cheap. Sorry, it's not a fake stuff. This is very potent. But
We're all,
eh,
we're all true Algatherans. We're very used to it.
Oh, algae.
that is true. You are holding it down. This human in particular, like he must have grown up on this, I guess. The other two are very admirable, but this human in particular, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And who am I to say no? Please, indulge yourselves. You have saved Elvenport this day. As
Well, he's
long
giving
as
us free beers all night. Oh
and
my
he
God.
sort of
It's worth it.
goes
It's worth
into a
all the
little
money.
bit of a sorry, Ed.
Is he giving us free beers all night?
Absolutely.
Wow.
He sort of gets a bit pensive. He's like, as long as this construct from this Gurlium from the north does not proceed further south, we shall be fine.
It won't.
But
I think you'll be okay.
Got a good feeling about that.
Yeah, we just leave it. We stay quiet, humble, humble.
Humble.
okay. Night falls. You drink well into the night. You reminisce about your accomplishments
From like yesterday.
from yesterday. Very nostalgic. And then you're offered a room to bed in for the night.
I accept.
Don't know what this house has in terms of rooms, but you're given one.
Smash cut to the morning.
Smash cut to the morning. Bam! You all wake up. Surprisingly hungover. What would you like to do?
I want to get a nice Algatherian breakfast. I'm pretty sure there was
Yep.
some kind of breakfast food that we eat.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? I've forgotten. I've
Some
completely
potato
forgotten.
thingy.
Eggs Benedict on potato breading.
Yeah, I thought it was Eggs Benedict.
Wow. Yeah. So it's the special. You know, Elvenport, they don't have the ingredient, like the ingredients to make a proper hollandaise is a little rare out here. So it's like it's a fancy dish. But again, for you on the house, of course.
Whoa. Whoa. That
We
was
tip
all
him
worth it.
we tip him generously on our way out.
Does he accept our money?
Well, of course I
Well.
do. I am no fool, but frankly, your patronage to my establishment was more than enough of a compliment enough. But I am not going to say no to the compensation.
I'm gonna make sure the boys sign the painting,
Yeah, definitely sign the page.
including the survey, the girl boy.
It's everyone does a wonderful job, and your likenesses take pride of place on the second floor of the Flaming Swordfish.
Alright, I'm ready to roll. Let's go down to the dock, find out about the boats.
Once
Okay.
again, Sarave is a menace and teleports out the window and onto the ladders, just like boop.
Are you using the door, Algie?
Yes, of course.
Some of the townsfolk can mumble to themselves about these ostentatious adventurers.
Survey, you really must contain yourself sometimes.
I mean, hey, they're just complaining that we're an adventurer, not that I'm just a Harangon. I mean, I'll take that any day.
Fair enough. The ports are still busy, but you do manage to attract the attention of a sort of a bit frazzled dockmaster, who says to you, Well, yes.
Is
What will it
this
be?
fancy
I'm very
guy right
busy.
here? This little tiny fancy guy?
Sure.
Where are you?
Just
Oh yeah, this guy. Absolutely.
look how fancy he is.
He's standing over here though, looking out over the port.
I've got the high ground, fancy elf.
Fancy elf, greetings! We need a boat returning to Algathera. When is the next ship leaving?
He sort of flicks out a large parchment. He's like, there's actually 3 vessels leaving for Almathera today.
Oh,
The Night Minstrel, the Leviathan, and the Arcanist.
Which is the fastest?
Morning and 2 in the afternoon, it seems.
Which is the fastest, fairest vessel?
Well, frankly, I could not recommend the Leviathan, but the Night Minstrel, aptly named, is fast in as far and fast out, is what the captain says of the Night Minstrel.
The night Excellent.
Yes, leaving in the afternoon, but I personally have heard that it will be at least a day before any of. I mean, the Leviathan, let's not even consider, but yeah, Carnist, outclassed, frankly. Night Minstrel is my number 1 choice. Absolutely.
which one leaves in the morning?
Well, it seems the Leviathan is slated to leave in the morning. An excellent vessel, undeniably. Very comfortable accoutrements, but look at the size of it. I mean, it's basically a floating hippo.
It's really
Yes.
good.
Slow and not very maneuverable.
Indeed. We shall board the Night Minstrel, come the Savo.
Yes, I believe that's what the maiden did say as well.
I love it. I love it. Do we, pay this guy? How do we negotiate passage? Should we tip him? I don't know what should we...
I'm sorry, that was so stupid.
It's the best way.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, you don't need to tip him. He's just doing his job. But he just gestures loftily to the ship. This is the Leviathan, clearly. This is the Night Minstrel.
He looks
Okay,
too fancy
sweet.
to tip. I'm gonna head back past him down to the Night Minstrel.
Where's the captain of the Night Minstrel?
This lady right here. I
This
see
dwarven lady with the spear.
Look, if
Why
you're
not?
a dwarf, a
Why not?
seafaring dwarf, you know she's good, you know.
I see you want to board aboard my vessel, do you?
Haha, yes. I
Aye,
heard that this was
well,
the fastest ship leaving Valgathera today.
Yes it is. It's you know what they say about the Night Minstrel? It's fast in, fast out, and I
Why
believe
didn't
she lives up to her namesake.
Excellent.
Well, that certainly suits our purposes.
Yes,
We have a little loading to do today, but it shouldn't take that long. We should be ready to go by mid-morning, I'd say. Late morning. Let's be conservative about it. We'll make up for it on the waters, you know.
Wonderful. How much for passage?
Oh well,
Let it be known that we are heroes of Algathera before you answer.
Yes, word has gotten around about your exploits. There's a lot going on, but I keep my I like to think I'm a bit savvy, and I have heard that you slew the dragon to the south. Frankly, it would be my privilege to take you aboard.
Agreed. We'll
So
see you
please,
in late morning.
Aye. Okay. Would you like to do anything, or should we just fast forward to the boat leaving?
I kind of want to go and talk shit to that lady again, but maybe it's not a good idea.
Maybe we'll just.
There's nothing else really in Elvenport, is there?
Not according to my notes.
I
What
don't think
about
so.
those people that we saved the lives of? Are they coming back through? They would have had time to get a ship out to them by now.
Oh,
It's been a night.
they did. They did. A ship was sent out. The bureaucrat did organize that, but they'll be arriving back sometime today. To be honest, they'll probably arrive back about like just before you leave. So if you want to hang around and wait for them to come back, you will get to receive them if you so choose.
I don't want to, but maybe Algae does.
No. Whatever the schedule is, keep the schedule. We must
Don't
make
you
it
remember when
back.
you looked at that rock for 10 hours with it?
Yeah, I remember. It was a magical moment.
Literally.
Oh, okay. No, I think we're ready to roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, excellent trip across the oceans. The night minstrel. This captain knows her business. Actually, all three of you rolled me a what's a seafaring check?
Survival, maybe?
Survival. Yep, survival. Roll me 3 survival checks.
Wow.
I want to see if anyone you know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay.
Unnamed me.
10.
18 plus 4, 22.
-1.
Ugh.
Let's find out.
Okay. Algae and Sarame, you really have no idea what's going on. You're like, boat go fast, wow. But Olsen, you appreciate the
Being on a few boats, you know.
the
I know about
watercraft.
port,
Absolutely.
starboard,
Like
sails.
you can appreciate that there is some serious finesse going on here. This boat is well run. It is a slick machine. And you arrive like even faster than expected in Algathera. It's
Sweet.
only I can't remember how long it took you to get across here, but it's like half that time. It is incredible. Favorable winds, sure, but like man, this ship was like it exploited those winds well.
It was bussin'. That's what the young kids say.
Okay, you arrive in Algathera. Let me bring us back to the great town.
Let's keep speedrunning until we reach the end of Lachlan's content. It's coming.
Where was the port again?
I don't think the port was on the map, was it? That we just went out
No.
the front door.
This is the port.
Yep.
You're on the car. So you arrive back into this gate.
Waiting on Gim.
Oh no, not something to the map. Try again.
Here we go.
So this was the port, and the boat, the car was your boat.
Yeah, that's right.
On the car.
Yeah, you arrive back into town at this gate. Immediately upon arriving in town, you're approached by a figure in a hood who says who sort of looks you over one by one, and sort of checks a little piece of like a little book, and then looks towards Algae and says, I think we should have a chat. Can you
Oh.
can you just come with me? Just over here, nothing in line of your friends, just private though, you know? Just between you and me.
Sir, this is a
Algae,
noble
what-
citizen of Algathera and a hero of the ANC. Are you sure you
Yes,
know who
well-
you're talking to?
I would be honoured by their presence in a little private conversation.
Okay, good.
I
That's enough for me.
guess I abide. It's a bit weird. Sure.
So he sort of like guides you just out of
Just
like
stand
in clearly
nearby.
visible range. Yeah, nearby, like in visible range, but like out of earshot of anyone around. And he's like, so how much do I need to offer you to get some of those dragon eggs off your hands? And that's where we'll stop.
Whoa.
I don't have all the dragon eggs, by the way.
Idiot, he doesn't even
Sarabay's
have their
carrying,
dragon eggs.
Sarabay's
Sucked in.
carrying all the dragon eggs.
They must just be assuming it's you, because that's something you would
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, it is.
How do they know about dragon eggs?
I don't know.
So everybody's
That's the
It's
fun
very
question.
mysterious. Maybe they're friends with Kobe.
How interesting. I mean, I also have not found our characters, but we can do that next week.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. Oh, no.
At the car.
Yeah.
At the car at the front.
Just double click on yourself.
Oh, yeah, good point. Forgot about that.
It's actually, I kind of want to keep going for just a little bit.
Oh damn, I just called Talespire, but
That's okay. This is theater of the mind stuff. Your no, we have to stop there. We have to
It's
It's
stop
a
there.
good cliffhanger. It's a good
It,
cliffhanger.
it, it works so well, and I've got more stuff for next session, but I can't do it now because it'll muck this bit up a little bit.
Yeah,
All right, good.
that's a very firm Cliffy to end on.
Yeah.
It's robbing Cliffy.
Okay.
Are we good for next Thursday?
Yes.
Yep.
should be.
Don't see why not.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can we
Stop the strand.
finish
See you next
my
week.